You're so concerned about what others want that you fail to even think or realize that there's things that you want. But we surround our self-worth with how much we can do for others and, what we can get done for others. And we fail to attach it to what we can do for ourselves, how we can make ourselves happy. And I think in men especially, it's really what's caused the issue for mental health issues in men, in young men especially. And the concern is this pressure that we put on ourselves to put on for other people and to please other people and to, make it for other people, right? Like you hear this common phrase, this common idea of making it for your family and doing it for your family. And while that is admirable, while it is amazing, while that is one of my goals, one of my dreams, it's not my only dream. I have dreams for myself. I have things that I want to do. And I don't think that's selfish. I think that's human. But so many people think so little of themselves that they detach from this idea of doing things for themselves, that they continue to lose more and more this self-worth. And, that's what I assume results in these terrible things that people do to themselves due to their poor mental conditions. I've heard people tell me to my face that positive self-talk isn't real. It's not a real thing. But people don't realize how drastic talking to yourself poorly is, right? Or just telling yourself things like, okay, well, I want to do it for this person or that person. Why not do it for yourself? Why not do it because it's something that you want? People don't understand how drastic negative self-talk is, and they underestimate how amazing positive self-talk is. By telling yourself that you want to do things because you want them, because you're somebody that's worth giving good things to. Really think about that. Give yourself things and do things for yourself because you're somebody that's worth giving things to. Not because others, not because your family isn't worth giving things to, isn't worth making it for, but it's because you're worth giving things to as well. You're worth making it for as well. You're worth living that comfortable life and being that person that you've always wanted to be. It's okay to want things, to want to be financially free to support your family, to want to be financially free to go on vacation, to want to run a business, to have that financial freedom, but make sure in it for the right reasons. And I'm not saying doing it for friends or family is the wrong reasons. I think this idea of this hustling, this grind culture to make it for your family, for your friends has been cultivated through, this idea that if you don't do those things, right, you're worthless. But that's completely the opposite of true. And it's a shame how strongly social media has pushed this narrative through whatever, masculine podcasts or videos or whatever, all the corny shit. It's so dumb, and it's become so popularized through young people. It was thrown on to me when I was in high school, and my friends as well, and we all thought it was sick. But it's, I've slowly grown out of it and just thought it was so dumb. And nowadays, though, people think the idea of caring about yourself and doing things for yourself is wimpy, is stupid, is nonsensical. You shouldn't do it as a man. But why not, right? Because I think when you do things for yourself, you attach value to yourself. Because like I said, you are convincing yourself that you're somebody that's worth doing things for. I guess it's tough to wrap my head around the right words to really break down this issue right now. But the idea is your self-worth should not be attached to how well you can do for somebody else, how well you can perform for somebody else. It should be to your own standards that are in your mind. And you should do it for you. Do it because you want to make money. You want to be financially free. All that other stuff for other people can come afterwards. Make it for yourself because you're somebody worth making it for. And that's not to say if you don't make it, you're not somebody that's worth whatever high value. It just means that maybe that path wasn't meant for you. Or maybe you need to try again, try harder. The point is, people attach their worth and their struggle with the idea of doing things for other people because they help them get there. And while that is valid, while that is true, while I believe in that, it's not everything. Don't forget about yourself. Take care of yourself. Thank you for watching.